Hello, hello, hello. It has been a while since I've done a live video, and I absolutely was not planning at all to do a live video today. Especially if you saw my post from earlier. I've just been recovering from the flu. I had pretty bad flu yesterday. And so today I've mostly been hanging out at home. I actually showered today. I don't have any makeup on, anything like that though, so I really was not planning to do this video today, but I'm gonna start crying already. I was doing some reading and doing some journaling, and gosh, I'm definitely gonna bawl my eyes out. So I was doing some reading, doing some journaling, and just starting to explore a lot of these feelings of unworthiness that I still really have. And I've done a lot of inside work, and I've done a lot of work on, healing my feelings of unworthiness and my not enoughness story. And today, another piece of that came up. And it's not really a new piece by any means, but it was a big piece. And a piece that, guys, a piece that I've known for a long time was still there. And you can probably guess from the title of this video, A Letter to My Father, you can probably guess, what it's about. But I just finished typing it out, and so first I was doing some journaling and doing a bit of, my process is maybe different than other people's, but what I do is I kind of do a journaling while also channeling and meditating and like talking to my higher self, talking to my guides, my angels, all at the same time, and just kind of bringing the information through. Thank you, Stephanie. Thanks for watching. So that's kind of my process. So I was journaling and channeling and just, again, like meditating and bringing this information and awareness to the forefront. And then I knew I had to sit down and type this letter. And then when I finished typing it, I got the big, message to myself to go live and to read this letter. Because I know there's so many other people out there who feel this way. And it just felt really important for me to share this and to do it right now, to do it while it's really real and really, really present, so that the authenticity and the true emotion can really come through. And so what I want to do now is read this to you guys. And again, it's titled A Letter to My Father. Before I read it, can you guys just let me know, can you hear me okay? I'm sitting under the heater. I don't have a microphone on or anything. I'm just on my computer, so hopefully the audio is okay. So if someone can, before I read it, if you guys can just kind of say, yes, we can hear you. Yes, can hear fine. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay. So my intention with sharing this as well is, thank you, Courtney and Katie, thank you. So my intention with sharing this is part of my own healing, and just to potentially, trigger or catalyze some of your own healing as well. To activate something within you, to prompt something within you. If this is something that relates to you, then my heartfelt desire is that it leads to a level of healing for you in your own life as well. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and read it. I'm going to be bawling my eyes out. Maybe I will be. Maybe I won't. All right, so here we go. And as a parent, just gotta say too, as a parent, holy shit, like it's also, emotional to read. So, A letter to my father. Hi, Dad. I was journaling today on how I feel so unworthy in many areas of my life, and how my subconscious mind truly believes, deep down at my core, that I'm not good enough. So I asked my subconscious mind why it thinks I'm not good enough, and the immediate reply, because your daddy never really loved you. You were never good enough for him. Now I've done enough inner healing work to know this isn't true, but holy damn, does my ego ever believe it? And so I probed and explored some more. And with that digging came the awareness that my never feeling loved by you is tied to my sense of self-worth, lovability, sexual expression, and money, at minimum. I hadn't realized how deep this still went. I'd done a lot of forgiveness work on our relationship a few years ago after your cancer diagnosis. Back when I realized that the anger I was holding against you was poisoning me instead of you. That day I visited you and told you how much you'd hurt me, and you listened, really listened to me, and asked what I wanted from you. And when I told you I wanted to forgive you, but that I needed you to ask for it, and you did. And I feel like we actually sort of became friends that day and have been ever since. But today I realize just how much unresolved pain I still carry from our 3 decades together. I've had lots of other relationships and experiences that have impacted me deeply too, so please don't feel like I'm placing any blame on you. That's not what this is about. So I asked my subconscious again, what do I need to know to heal and release this pain from my father? And in an instant, I heard the common, simple words. Your dad was doing the best he could. Be gentle. Because he was never shown or taught love. He was doing what he knew. His inner child never felt love. In that moment, my heart was breaking for you, Dad. Picturing you as that little 5-year-old boy who got the strap when he couldn't remember the English word for something in his first non-French school. Seeing that sweet little boy with his huge grin, moppy hair, and gap teeth, striving and waiting for love and affection from his parents, and never receiving it. Seeing the heartbreak on your face when no one paid any attention to you or celebrated you for who you were. In my mind, I walked over to you, knelt down in front of you, and met you with a hug and these words. You are a sweet, funny, smart boy who can lead and inspire many people. You have a huge heart and care deeply for others, although that may not always be understood. You are capable of doing anything you want, and you can succeed at whatever your heart desires. Your grin, your laugh, and your humor are some of your greatest gifts. The repressed sadness, anger, loneliness, and fear inside of you can be some of your greatest teachers if you let them. You are loved beyond measure. You are more than enough. You are perfect just as you are. You can be a shining light in this world. I love you. Then suddenly in my mind, I was hugging you, the current day 68-year-old version. And just as suddenly, I was hugging my own inner child. My 5-year-old self, who had the same longings as your 5-year-old self. to be told by her daddy how smart, funny, silly, beautiful, and perfect she was. That all she ever had to be was happy, and that would be enough to make you proud. That she didn't have to do anything to earn your love. That you loved, cherished, and adored her just because she existed. That you never meant to hurt her, never meant to say those mean things that you don't even remember saying. That you never meant to break her young spirit or take away her power just because you didn't know how to handle it. That you never stopped loving her even when you were upset or disappointed in her behavior. That failing isn't the worst thing. Not trying is the only way we can fail. That you're sorry for just not knowing sometimes and for not being brave enough to say it. That you love her with all your heart, and nothing could ever change that. I've got tears streaming down my face as I finish writing this. I may or may not ever send it to you, but it's been so deeply and powerfully healing for me to even just express these thoughts, words, and emotions. To get them out has been cathartic. I want you to know that I don't hold any anger or resentment towards you at all. I truly believe that everything in life happens for our highest good. I believe I chose you as my dad, so I could have these opportunities and experiences and learn these powerful lessons for my own growth and for the growth of humanity. So as much as my heart feels lighter, it also feels heavier, because I know that somewhere inside of you is still that 5-year-old boy who never felt loved. And all I want for you, Daddy, is to know you are loved. From my heart to yours. Jess. Whew. So that was the letter to my father. Gwen says, "This is beautiful, and so many can heal from this. Thank you for your courage. I see you. I stand with you. I love you." Thank you, Gwen. I love you so much. So, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching and for listening. Again, my heartfelt intention with this is that it could bring healing. I know that it brought a lot of healing for me, and I hope that this can spark something within you as well to aid in your own healing and your next level of healing and awareness as well. I'll do a post and I will share the letter as well, so that way if anyone wants to just have it to read, to go back over, so that you can do that. Feel free to share this video if you want. Everything that I share, my intention is always to bring more light to the world, whether that's through healing or through music or through love or whatever it is. That's always my intention. So it truly means a lot to me to have you watching this and to be witnessed and to be held. And I just want to thank you guys so much for being here for me as I process this and as I move through it and as I heal it and as I release it. Felt really good. I know I bawled the entire way through, but it really truly did feel really good. If you have a story of your own that you want to share and you don't feel comfortable sharing it publicly, then I want you to know that I'm always there for you. So if you need to send me a message and share your own story, please feel free to do that. I will always hold that safe and sacred space for you to be seen and to be heard. So thank you guys. Thank you all for holding that space for me today. And I'm sending you so much love and so much gratitude. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.